Hey YouTube, Modkip here, back again with another weapon breakdown. This time it's the Season of Defiance fusion rifle, Royal Executioner. A solar adaptive frame, and much like the other weapons from Season of Defiance, it stands alone as currently the only craftable adaptive frame fusion rifle, and it has virtually no competition, putting it as a definite pick for fusion rifle enjoyers, whether you're hunting a PvE god roll to stand toe-to-toe with Glacioclasm, or a PvP god roll to help you get over the fact you never picked up Adept Plug 1. Let's dig into the weapon perks to really get a feel for how easily this weapon can be one of the best PvE fusions. In the third slot, the standout perks are Envious Assassin, Firmly Planted, Lead from Gold, and Threat Detector. Now my personal pick for PvE is Envious Assassin, as you can turn this into a mini Glacioclasm. I'd pick Threat Detector for PvP as well, as you only have to be within 15 meters of an enemy. Now, the fourth slot has some obvious choices: Incandescent, Reservoir Burst, Killing Wind, Successful Warm-Up, and even Elemental Capacitor. My personal pick for PvE is Reservoir Burst, and not Incandescent. While Incandescent is an amazing perk, the consistency to blow enemies sky high with Reservoir Burst was far more impressive than Incandescent, which did essentially the same thing, but didn't proc nearly as much as I'd have hoped. My personal pick for Crucible was Elemental Capacitor, as a Threat Detector Elemental Capacitor combo is a solid choice, depending on your subclass. In fact, running the Arc subclass allows for 100 handling builds. Now let's discuss my PvE perk combo, as I spend more time there than in Crucible. Envious Assassin, a perk I've been falling more and more in love with every time I get the chance to try it on a new weapon, and Reservoir Burst, a standard high damage perk with explosive results that is unique to fusion rifles, first introduced with the pinnacle weapon Loaded Question during Season 5's Black Armory. But fun with these perks begins when they are together, and why I say this pairing makes it a contender for best PvE fusion, the gameplay loop is simple. Get kills with another weapon, which procs Envious to overflow the mag, then swap to Royal Executioner and fire away. Every shot above where Reservoir Burst would normally proc also counts as a Reservoir Burst. And since the max mag size achievable before Envious procs is 8, the 150% bonus from Envious means all of the reserves are put into the magazine, for a whopping 16 shots. Now figure you have Reservoir Burst active. It will be active for 9 shots, the extra 8 you gained from Envious, and 1 from the top of the base mag. Now compare this with Glacioclasm. Its god roll for PvE is Subsistence Reservoir Burst. This combo requires kills with Glacioclasm to stay topped off, so the Reservoir Burst remains active. One missed shot and you're done. It's also a high impact as well, and while that means kills are pretty much guaranteed if the shot connects, it also means that the time it takes to charge will also allow for enemies to move right out of the way right as it fires, which happens all the time for me. Possible skill issue. What I'm trying to get at is the Envious Reservoir combo is more forgiving, making it a better choice in general, as the average player isn't going to spend all their time learning a fusion rifle's charge time and would much rather just fire and forget. Now for the PvP side of things. With Arrowhead Break, Liquid Coils, Threat Detector, and Elemental Capacitor with a handling masterwork, while running the Arc subclass, you can get 100 handling, with a recoil direction of 100 and a bounce intensity of 0, which means that your shots will be vertical in recoil and with barely any bounce. And with 100 handling and Threat Detector active, your ADS is immediate, which means that you have pinpoint accuracy, immediate ADS, and a 660 charge time, meaning that the enemy won't see it coming until they're already dead. But if Elemental Capacitor isn't your style, you can always go Threat Detector Killing Wind to get the 50 mobility, 40 handling, and 20 range that comes with Killing Wind, as well as the 15 stability and 18 reload speed that comes with Threat Detector. With that said, if you found anything in this video helpful, leave a like, comment if you've got anything to add, subscribe for more of these weapon breakdowns, and I finished the Season of Defiance sword breakdown video, and I've already got it ready to go for tomorrow. And as always, thanks for watching.